Welcome to the very first episode of the Supeologists Podcast. I'm Nicco, and this is your go-to source for all things superhero. Whether you're here for the latest blockbuster superhero movie, a binge-worthy TV show, or the wildest supernatural tales, you found the right place. We're diving deep into these characters, the movies, and television shows of the fictional worlds that keep us hooked. Now, before we jump into today's main topic, let me take a quick moment to talk about the journey that has brought us here. You may remember me from my previous podcast, the Not Takes Podcast, where we explored everything from pop culture to current events with a bit of humor and a whole lot of opinions. Well, I'm excited to tell you that I'm not deleting, erasing, or forgetting the Not Takes Podcast. No, instead, the first episodes will stay right where they are. And if you ever want to go back and revisit the madness, you can. But as time went on, I realized I wanted a space to dive deeper into the world of superheroes, comic books, and all the epic stories we love. So, after a lot of thinking and some superhero-level brainstorming, here we are with the Supeologists Podcast. It's a new chapter, but it's built on everything I loved about the Not Takes Podcast. And I hope you're as excited as I am to dive into these worlds and have a blast together each week. Before we get into today's episode, a quick note on what you can expect from the Supeologists Podcast. We release episodes every Monday, where we'll cover everything from superhero stories in the pages to the superheroes we see on the big screen. We'll be discussing the biggest moments in superhero cinema, sharing our thoughts on current trends, and celebrating the characters and stories that keep us hooked. Whether it's the latest Marvel or DC project or any other captivating superhero story, we'll dive in head first. We would love to hear from our audience, so feel free to share any fan theories or opinions in the chat room linked in the website below. And there's no better way to kick off the Supeologists Podcast than with a name that expresses the rebirth of this podcast. So we bring you Episode 1, Super-Reborn-Man. Welcome to the Supeologists Podcast. I'm Nicco, your guide to all things superhero and supernatural. Whether you're all about superheroes, the comics, or the movies you've seen them in, you found your new home. This is the very first episode of the show, and I can't wait to dive in with you. Today, I've got my good friend Alex. He is a familiar face. If you haven't seen him, he has been in the Not Takes Podcast, which was the podcast that this was formerly under. Before we get into today's topic, Super-Reborn-Man, I want to quickly address something. Some of you might know me from my previous podcast, the Not Takes Podcast. And don't worry, I'm not erasing that chapter. All those episodes are still up, and you can always go back for a laugh. But this podcast, the Supeologists Podcast, is a fresh start, a dive into the world of superheroes, comic books, and more. So get ready, because there's a lot in store for you each week. We release episodes every Monday, and episodes are filmed 3 weeks in advance, so that when we do a movie review, it won't be too early after the review. So it's not too spoilery. Yeah. Super-Reborn-Man, that's the title of this week's episode, because it is the rebirth of our podcast. So for our first segment, Summits, Slumps, and Dumps, we're bringing that from the Not Takes Podcast. This is where each of us will talk about something good, something bad, and something random from the week. Do you want to go first?
I'll go first, yeah. Hi, I got a cat. Which they've all been bashing on. They've been bashing on me because they're like, dude, now you're broke. You can't go anywhere because you got a cat. But like, It's my cat, bro. But her name is Belle. She's pretty cool. She's alright. She's pretty tight. My internet sucks. My internet is so bad, bro. I've been trying to play Marvel Rivals, trying to main Moon Knight, bro, and I can't play anything because my internet is dookie. And then like, it super sucks. It sucks because like, I went to this fucking Spectrum store and they're like, you have the highest internet available. And I'm like...
Clearly not.
Yeah, clearly not, because that shit don't work, bro. And they're just like, we can't do anything. And I'm like, okay, Spectrum. So yeah, that's my high, my low, my random. On my way here, I accidentally drifted into your like neighborhood. So I was going too fast. And I didn't realize. And I'm like, well, I got to turn. And I just went...
Well, there's two entrances in my neighborhood, right?
Yeah, but I live closer to the other one. Like, it would take me like...
No, like to like my section.
No, yeah, but I mean like the entrance.
Oh,
like
that's the one you
yeah,
meant?
yeah.
Oh, okay,
I went. If I would have done that, I definitely would have crashed into something.
Bro. All right, so it's pretty good. Summit, something dump. My summit, my high. My birthday was yesterday. Got some good stuff. Had some fun. Went bowling with my family, and my girlfriend was over as well, so we got to do stuff together. My low. Oh my gosh. So for New Year's Eve, my girlfriend was here again, and we watched Avengers Endgame, and you know how Iron Man snaps, and like there's a whole trend, like when he snaps, it turns into the new year. Yeah, so we recorded it, and guess what? We were 3 seconds off. Bro snapped 3 seconds too early.
No fucking way.
I have the video of it. I was like, I actually crashed out. I'm like, there's no way. There's no way I missed it.
No way.
Because the worst part was, when we had started the movie, it was fine. We started at the right time and everything. But then, like 15 minutes into the movie freezes. I'm like, great, we just lost like 2 minutes of the time.
No
So
way.
I had to like math it out and be like, all right, where do we need to be right now? And
That's crazy, bro.
I had to like play it at the same time. So I had to look up the world clock, and I played it like at the right time. But there was a delay, I guess, from when I pushed play and from when the movie actually started playing. So we were 3 seconds off. God, it pisses me off. I have it saved in my camera roll. I'll never look at that video again.
You can always retry this year, bro.
Yeah. And then my dump is that we are all on Sunday going to celebrate me and our other friend Alex's birthday. We have Top Golf and then mini golf planned. It's a very golf-sided day. And then we'll actually also be filming episode 2 that day.
Earlier that day.
Yeah. Because the golfing stuff takes place during the nighttime.
Yeah.
Something I wanted to, just let the viewers know. So about your cat. When we were setting up the dates and the plans for this birthday party celebration thing, here's how
Okay.
so I'm looking to the group chat right now.
Motherfucker pulled up the damn receipt.
This is how that conversation went down. I said, okay, so just to confirm, Top Golf and mini golf Sunday, January 5th, right? Who's all coming? Joe says he's down. Alex, you said you're down, but you're gonna have to spectate because you're out of bread right now. Joe replies with, as he buys a cat,
Bro.
and then you say, that's why I'm out of bread. We're gonna skip to what I said. And then you also said that you're gonna send Belle after me. And me, I had no idea that's your cat's name, so I respond with, don't tell me that's your cat's name. I'm about to hit your cat so hard, all it hears are bells. And then you said Cap, and then you said Belle is a certified YN.
He really is. She really is.
I'm not gonna define that, but if you want to know what that is, you can look that up in your free time. And then you said make you look like Swiss cheese. When I read that, I actually cringed. And the funny part is, Joe literally Joe's response to that, he literally sent the emoji of a straight face, like crickets, like no one laughed at that.
And then I sent a picture to combat that.
Yeah, the freaking me and Alex looking cute and quirky on the couch. Yeah. But Belle, how did you land on the name Belle?
It's always been a name. It's been a name for like years. Mm-hmm. I didn't want to name my actual kid Belle, so I'm like, I'm not gonna do that to him. So I'm just gonna name some random pet I get Belle, just so I can save like the bullying for like the pet instead of the damn human being, because I don't think I'd be able to live with myself.
Okay, but like, why Belle? Like, what inspired you for Belle?
It's cool.
You think Belle's cool?
Okay, look, there's 2 reasons. There's one from a show that I watched, and there's another one from, if y'all know this game, some of y'all will. I know Alex does. Call of Duty Cold War. The main character you play as, his name is Belle. That's pretty tight, and he's pretty cool. That motherfucker, he a real crash out. So like, it's kind of cool.
Me personally, when I get my own dog, that's gonna be a dog. I'm not getting myself a cat because I had a cat. Skittles. Nah, I'm not doing that again.
I'm only getting a cat because I've never had a cat ever. I've had like 20 dogs throughout my like 19 years of living.
Yeah. Well, if I ever had a dog, I'm naming him Robin.
Little this fucking guy.
For obvious reasons. If you know me, it's because
I'm. Or like Jason.
Because exactly, that's exactly right. Because I'm not. I'd rather just have the alias as Robin rather than fucking.
But Robin's already like an.
Let us know down in the comments what's better, Belle or Robin.
I think Belle's better.
I think Robin's better. We'll leave it up for them to debate. So yeah, that's my summit, slumps, and dumps. My high, low, and random. For the second segment of the Supeologists Podcast ever, we're going to go do Supe-Pitches. This is where we will pitch a movie or show concept that we would love to see be made by real people who know how to direct movies and such. I'll go first this time since you went first on the first segment. I want to see a
Nova Disney Plus series.
That'd be cool.
I want the first season to be Richard Rider's
Mhm.
Nova, and then the second season to be Sam Alexander. Which, if there's any movie directors listening right now, I'd be a great Sam Alexander. That's all I'm saying. I'd be the perfect cast for that guy. But I would say I don't want this stupid 6 episodes per season that Marvel's been doing in Disney Plus. I want at least 8 to 10 episodes. For the first season, Richard Rider's Nova, the series is going to introduce him. Along the way, he'll uncover deeper cosmic threats and the true purpose of the Nova Corps. And then I know that sounds like a lot in one season, but one season, maybe 2 seasons, or maybe halfway into the second season, they'll introduce Sam Alexander.
Yeah.
Sam Alexander doesn't have to be exactly along him yet, but just mention his name, bring him in for a couple scenes or whatever. Bring me in for a couple scenes.
Okay, all right.
But that's what I want to see. I want to see them do that with Nova.
Sure.
I don't know if it's confirmed yet, but Solo Maridueña, the guy who they cast as Blue Beetle, is he confirmed to be Nova?
I don't know, but it'd be pretty cool though.
Yeah.
It would be pretty cool.
Yeah,
I mean, I feel like he fits the role perfectly.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm happy. Yeah, I'd love to see that too. But I'm here too, guys. Like you call me Sam Alexander. I don't care.
All right, bro.
I'll be Nova.
Enough self-glazing.
All right, and then what would your soup pitch be?
I was gonna go with Venom. Something about Venom. But then she brought up Nova. I think they should do more with like Iron Fist. Cause here's the thing. I know Iron Fist has like a show right on Netflix. I heard it was terrible or something like that.
It wasn't. It's not
but
the
like,
greatest.
I didn't know there was different versions of Iron Fist or like different people. Cause like the first Iron Fist I knew was from the Spider-Man show on Disney XD.
Danny Rand.
Oh, yeah, like Ultimate Spider-Man. That's the only like version of Spider-Man of Iron Fist I knew. Then I played Marvel Rivals, and then that dude's a whole different. He speaks Chinese, and I'm like, what the fuck? So like, I feel like it'd be cool if they like showed the actual like branch of that whole thing, because like I read the lore after I figured out like it's a whole different dude. Like that thing is huge. It's like super big, and it would be like super cool. Or like maybe expand with Shang-Chi too, because like he's in like the same premise, I guess, but like his like the rings and stuff. Because they only made one movie and they haven't brought that man back. I have no idea why. That would be super cool, especially with the armor he has. I forgot the ability it has. I know his armor, like, it's kind of like vibranium, right? It absorbs something.
Wait, what was that?
His like dragon scale armor.
I have no idea about that.
I don't really remember. That movie came out so long ago. But either more stuff with the Iron Fist or Shang-Chi. That'd be really cool.
Yeah, I want to see more stuff with Shang-Chi. We've only had the one movie.
Yeah, that's it.
And I just watched Shang-Chi last night. The choreography, the fight scenes of that movie are
amazing.
Outstanding.
Yeah,
the bus scene alone was great.
Yeah.
Him just like locking in and was like, "You punch Aquafina, bro.
It was insane.
I'm gonna throw you out this goddamn bus."
Yeah, and then the post-credit scene, they like hinted him coming in the future, but it's been so many years now, and there hasn't been a sign of him coming in or anything. Because I think he had like a conversation with like Bruce Banner or something. I don't remember, but like, I don't even know, bro. And then Endgame happened, and then the whole multiverse like pooped itself, and then nothing, like not even a reference to him or anything.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Well, I mean, they were leading into more introductions for Shang-Chi with at the end, Wong came in, was like, the ring sent something.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But like they did all of that. They added the important people, and then they didn't do anything with it.
That's because Jonathan Majors, the guy who played Kang, all that, stuff was going on with him. So they kind of scrapped the whole Kang dynasty. Because it was the Infinity Saga, and then it was going to lead into the Kang dynasty.
Mm-hmm.
But now I think they're doing a street level stuff. I don't know what the big bad is, but I think it's gonna be Kingpin. I hope it is Kingpin.
I think it is Kingpin.
But it's just like it's gonna be like a street level story type of thing. Yeah, which would be cool. I would love to see that.
It would be nice, yeah, but like something different would also be nice too.
Yeah, I guess. So besides your Iron Fist one, what were you saying about the Venom thing?
They should just do more stuff with Venom. Like, I'm not gonna lie, the recent Venom movie.
Oh yeah, Venom Last Dance.
It's so mixed. It's only
good for the last like
Yeah,
I will stand by that.
Yeah.
It's the only part that I enjoyed watching was the last 30
and
minutes
then,
of the movie.
The ending was so like underwhelming.
Yeah,
and I'm like, oh.
I mean, Tom Hardy's old now. They
I
had to
guess.
close up the Venom
like,
chapter, but it's not even like comic accurate Venom or anything like that.
It's not. And this is what pissed me off. They introduced Toxin. Where's that man at?
Yeah, they didn't
nowhere.
He wasn't even in the movie at all.
Oh my god. And then I remember we watched it. I remember Nicco was like, Toxin was the green one. I'm like, if Toxin is the green one and he died like that, I'm crashing out.
Yeah.
Because there's no way. Because Toxin.
Because I saw that, I'm like, I know it's not what Toxin looks like.
Yeah,
but I mean,
it doesn't.
so do like.
But even then, Toxin is one of the most powerful symbiotes out of all of them because he was birthed from Carnage. He was I don't remember, but he's a special number of a birth.
Yeah.
Number, so it makes him pretty powerful. He can 2v1 Venom and Carnage. It's crazy. So I'm like, if he was really there, he would have packed him up, but he wasn't.
No.
So
no. What do they? You said something they said that that he left Mulligan or something like that.
Because in the movie they said that he left Mulligan and that's why he was dying because some stuff like that. I don't remember. And they gave him a new symbiote to like help him out, and he ended up like stabilizing. And that's what that green one was.
Yeah, that one. It was stupid. I didn't like that at all.
And then Venom died. He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna see you again." And you're like, "Oh, okay, but do you mean him, Eddie Brock, or like another Eddie Brock?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, what are we doing?"
It's so funny because they literally pulled a Fast and the Furious with the "When I'll See You Again" song. That's hilarious. But yeah, no, yeah, I didn't like the first Venom was I liked. Well, obviously the first one was the best out of the three of them.
Yeah.
But even then, I wasn't that big on Venom at all. Alright, so that was Supe-Pitches. Now we're moving on to our third segment, Cinemasterpiece. This is where we take a movie or show and rate it on a scale of 1 to 10. A 1 meaning what I like to call a cine failure, and a 10 is what I like to call a cinemasterpiece. So we've got a series of movies. We have, I believe, 12 movies that we're going to be rating on a scale of 1, or cine failure to cinemasterpiece. These are a mix of DC and Marvel movies.
Mm-hmm.
The first 6 are going to be DC, and the last 6 will be Marvel. We will count down from 3, and then on 1, we'll say our scores, and then hopefully we get a discussion out of it. The first one is Robert Pattinson's The Batman, the latest Batman that's come out. Ready? 3, 2, 1, 8.8. I gave it an 8.8. You gave it a 9. Yeah, I mean
8.8 is so specific though. Why?
I know. So I like it's a doctor. I like how it's darker and it's really a Gotham movie,
like surrounding the movie. Yeah.
Yeah. I do like how Batman's the detective. I have heard a lot of this going around, and I do sort of agree with it. Batman isn't really a great detective in this movie. He doesn't solve anything.
Yeah, he does.
He doesn't solve anything until the end. Yeah, until it's already happened. Until it's too late.
Biggest hint in the world, and he's like, "What did you do?" And then he's like,
"I don't know." But yeah, I do like Matt Reeves' take on this Batman. Robert Pattinson's I love his suit. I love his Batman. He really is that depressed orphan boy in this movie.
I didn't really like the fact that they casted him at first, but once I saw the movie, I was like, this guy's legit, bro. Mm-hmm. He really did an amazing job.
Yeah, it was really good. I loved Zoe Kravitz as Catwoman. She was a great cast as that. Performance was great as well. Love Colin Farrell as the Penguin. I haven't seen the Penguin show yet. Everyone's been telling me to watch it. I heard it's really good. I need to watch it.
The actor was like, he said it was so dark that he had to watch some kids show for a week because he couldn't get out of the mindset of
of Penguin.
Yeah, and he was traumatized or something like that. But I heard it was really good. Yeah, so I'll probably be watching that soon.
Yeah, my dad and I have been meaning to watch it together. We wanted to watch it because it's DC and it's Batman. Apparently, it takes place right after the flood and everything.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
But yeah, you said a 9.
I said 9.
What's that 1 point away from a cinemasterpiece?
I feel like if they would have added more, it would have been way better. Like there were some funny parts of it, like who's guy with the broken mustache? Like there was some funny stuff to it and stuff like that. But I don't know. It's just like the whole part like where he's not really solving anything. Like I can get why, because it's like his first couple of years.
Yeah, it's his
of
second
being
year as
Batman. But like, I don't know. He's like he seems like so like self like if he like has never interacted with another human being ever.
Yeah.
Like he's so like he doesn't know how to talk to people. He's like
Yeah, he was literally avoiding meeting people outside of. Plus, the Batcave isn't even like under his mansion or anything. It's like
some random section off
some
room.
subway. Yeah,
and like some random area where he does all his stuff, which is cool. I guess a different take to the whole thing, but like I don't know. I just found it weird. Like the only thing I found cool about it is like a whole fighting scenes and everything. Like how like
his combat was pretty nice. Even though he was getting beat up like all the time. Like when he first went into the iceberg lounge, he was getting beat up. Like people were hitting him with bats and shit, and it's like he was just getting beat up all around.
I mean, it makes sense, but like I think that my favorite part was at the end where he took that adrenaline rush.
Oh
and he just went crazy.
That was like that was like the Bane serum, wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't know. Was it
or like a prototype for it?
It might have been, yeah. But I found that really cool because like it shows off like his side of like what would happen if he really went to that side, like that deep side, which he never really shows. Because he tries so hard to like keep it within himself.
Yeah.
Which is like his whole character role. Like
he doesn't
what's the line between like doing something wrong and right?
Vengeance and justice.
Yeah, right. So like I feel like that was really cool, like take on it. Because like that's his whole character and everything. But like it was pretty cool. It was kind of slow, I guess. But like
it was slow. They could have definitely taken out like 30 minutes.
It was like 3 hours.
It was like 2.5. Yeah, it was 2.5 hours. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember I watched it when I went to a trip to Tennessee because like we rented an Airbnb and like they had like everything and I was like I'm watching the Batman and I remember sitting there like 9 and it was like 1 in the morning and I was like when is this movie gonna end? But like it was pretty cool, like the whole like area we can like see what he's like mapping out and everything. It was pretty cool, but like it was very slow.
Yeah, I feel like it like you said, it being a Gotham centered movie, that's what I liked about it the most.
Yeah, and
I can't wait for the second one to come out, even though it's been delayed another year.
Yeah, that was
the second
gut-wrenching news.
The second one's I think it's gonna be super good because like how this movie, the first one when it came out, you had Falcone, you had the Penguin, and then you had the Riddler. You had 3 villains in one movie.
Yeah.
And then there's rumors about Clayface and Mr. Freeze being in the second movie.
And Killer Croc.
I haven't heard that one.
I've seen a couple stuff about it. I don't know how they were gonna do that, but I've heard some stuff about that. Yeah.
But Robert Pattinson said that we're gonna see a side of Gotham that Bruce Wayne hasn't experienced yet, or something like that. Like we're gonna see Gotham takes a role in the second movie.
Okay.
So with that being said, I think that the main villain of this movie is gonna be the Court of Owls.
Okay. I can see that, or maybe Two-Face.
I feel like I'd rather wait to see Two-Face.
I don't know, but if we're talking about like,
I mean,
no, never mind. Because you said never seen before. Because like I was thinking like the whole premise of Gotham is like so political in the whole sense. But like if it's never seen before, then never mind. I don't think Clayface is gonna be in it.
I mean,
or Two-Face.
You'll probably see like him before Two-Face.
No,
you'll probably see Harvey Dent.
Yeah, Harvey Dent. Yeah. But like,
I see what you mean. Yeah. You probably won't get to the Two-Face bit until like the 3rd or 4th movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that Clayface and Mr. Freeze are going to be like the low level, but not low level, but like the villains we see first, and then behind it, the masterminds will be the Court of Owls.
Okay. I don't know. Actually, I know I can see that because Mr. Freeze is never really a villain. He just is trying whatever to do to like help his wife. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that was our review on the Batman. So I said 8.8, you said 9.
Yep.
Now we're going to move on to Zack Snyder's Justice League. That is the 3-4 hour long Snyder cut of Justice League.
Yeah.
Which I think was way better than, disregarding how long it was, I think it was way better than the first one, the Justice League.
Yeah.
Alright, so our rating for Zack Snyder's Justice League: 3, 2, 1, 7.5.
I said 7.
Alright. 7.5 and 7. Yeah, I mean,
it's just way too long.
It's a 4 hour long movie.
Oh my god!
I mean, the features and added depths and dark tones compared to the theater release.
Yeah,
it's way better. And Zack Snyder's vision for the movie, it was also just on a whole nother level compared to the one that was released in theaters.
Yeah.
Ezra Miller's Flash, that one scene at the end where he like stops time and goes to the Speed Force, that was
When he runs around the whole circle thing.
Yeah, that was great.
That was really cool.
Just everything.
The good part of that movie for me was literally the ending.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically. Like, the whole thing was super slow. We watched it together, and I swear to God, I fell asleep through like 30 minutes of it, and they were still rambling on about some unimportant subject or something like that, and I was like,
yeah.
I found the only cool part was probably Cyborg. Cyborg's
really origin cool. was also pretty cool. Yeah,
he was pretty cool. Yeah, and I like how they like implemented him, because he's normally like a Teen Titans type of person, isn't he?
He's been on multiple teams, Teen Titans.
Yeah,
and
but he starts off like that, right? Or am I mistaken? I don't know. I know he always starts off, or like I think he starts off small, then he gets into the bigger leagues because he's like such a like important person and knows how to do like he has a lot of skills and talents. But like the way they did him in this movie, I found that really cool. And the whole like his whole identity, like him being like half robot, half human, and he's like, I'd rather be dead than this whole robot thing. Yeah. Which I found really cool. Yeah, they did that really well. But like the whole thing was just kind of slow, and Aquaman was just kind of like, bleh. Like the whole, like his whole personality was just
crazy.
Bleh. Yeah. And I think at one point he just got like hammered in the movie. I don't even remember. Yeah, I think there was like this one scene where he was just drunk out of his mind, and people were like, "What are you doing?" And he was like, "You're like, bro." And I'm like, "All right, bro."
And then I liked Henry Cavill in the black suit. The black suit.
That was pretty cool. Yeah,
way better. And that's what happens too. Once he comes back to life after being murdered by Doomsday, or in the fight between him and Doomsday, he wears the black suit. So that's why I think it's way better. It's just it is lengthy, and there is some unneeded stuff that's in there.
Yeah. Batman is pretty cool, I feel like too. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not big on Ben Affleck. I'm on Batfleck though.
I don't. Yeah, he definitely his his suit is
he's
weird.
got like what like 20 or 40 years of experience being Batman.
Yeah, but he like his suit looks weird. I don't know. It just like doesn't feel the same.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, he's pretty cool though as like a Batman. I feel like he's a better Bruce Wayne than a Batman.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, in the scene in Batman versus Superman, Dawn of Justice, where he's at Lex Luthor's like gala event thing, whatever it was, and he's like hacking the computer, and he's like while he's hacking the computer, one of the waitresses or someone comes in the room and goes, "I like those shoes," and then like as soon as she turns her back to him, he like completely goes from like a friendly guy to like that depressed person. Yeah, that's why I'm like he's a great Bruce Wayne, but he's a
good Batman. Though.
No, he doesn't really act like a Batman. No. Really.
His gadgets are cool though, because like I feel like he's like out of all of them, I feel like he shows like his rich part the most, which I feel like kind of leads into his Bruce Wayne, that kind of area.
What's his name? Christian Bale also showed that rich aspect.
Oh yeah, too. True. Yeah. Because he has a whole setup in his whole thing. Yeah.
There's even that one scene where I think it was the third one, his third Batman movie. He's like getting out of the car, and the guy goes, "I like your car," and he's like, "You should see my other one."
Yeah. Yeah.
But so that was our review or our rating for Zack Snyder's Justice League.
7 and a 7.5.
Yeah. All right. Next we have Wonder Woman. We did this on the Not Takes podcast, and we had different points of view, but I think I raised you a little bit on it.
Wonder Woman?
Yeah.
I might have. I think so, yeah.
3, 2, 1, 8. Yeah. Last time you said a 4 or a 5. I think you're at a 4, but I moved you up to a 5.
Probably, yeah. I don't really remember, but hey, it's pretty cool.
I mean, hot take. I think it's one of the better DCU films.
Yeah, basically, yeah. I mean, like the choreography and like the whole combat scenes in that whole movie were really good. Yeah, they're really well planned.
I just didn't like the final end scene, the final fight, the boss fight in the end.
What was it with?
It was Ares.
Oh yeah, it was alright.
I don't like that. I mean, everything up to that.
Yeah, it was really good. Which I feel like keeps it at a good 8. Because like if your whole movie was good up until the end part, I can live with that. But like
if your whole movie was
mid and then like the whole ending was good, it's like because
like you just made all this. You just wasted my time just for me
to show me this like 5-minute clip of them like doing some cool shit and winning. Okay.
Shazam is the next one. The first Shazam. You have a rating for that one?
Yep.
3, 2, 1,
9.
6.9. Oh, I did not like that movie at all.
The first one?
No. First of all, like
I can see like maybe the second one. Was it the third one? No, I can see maybe the second one. Maybe getting a 6.7.
The second one, I think I would give like a 6.5. I think the first one. I like the first one.
Do you not like it because they're teenagers? They're like really corny.
That's the reason why it's good.
Okay.
Dr. Savannah, I wasn't really feeling his character at all.
6.7.
That and the CGI wasn't all that great. The suit.
And Shazam?
Yeah, the suit was bad. I loved Freddie Freeman's character. It was weird. It was a weird dynamic with Billy Batson and then his Shazam, Zachary Levi's Shazam. Because Billy Batson was more of a matured person, and then when he was Shazam, Zachary Levi was the more childlike. They didn't have the same personality.
Okay.
They were different. The 7 deadly sins were cool. That was a cool idea.
Yeah.
The final fight with all of them together, like that was just like mid at best. I probably rated it like a 7.
Damn.
It was cool seeing all of their different characters like grown up and seeing them as their adult versions in the heroes bit. But yeah, I wish I got to see more Billy Batson.
Okay.
Like the montage of him like learning how to use his powers. That's Shazam. Like when you think of Shazam, that's who he is.
Yeah.
But then after that, he would snap back to Billy Batson. Billy Batson's like more of a I'm gonna do my own thing kind of person.
Okay. I can see that.
But yeah, it wasn't all around. It wasn't that great.
Okay.
But it wasn't quite a 7, but it's not a 6.5 either. That's why I gave it a 6.9.
I can see that then.
And you said a 9. Why did you put it so high for you?
Well, now that I remember, now that you're jogging my memory a bit, I give it like a 7.5.
7.5.
Yeah. Because now that you said they have different personalities, I can understand that now. Yeah. Because I kind of remember that.
I mean, the second one, their suits were way better. I didn't like how there was the lightning bolt on their chest. What didn't glow anymore. That was
yeah.
Because it didn't pop at all.
Why? Yeah.
But their suits, the textures of their suits were way better. Billy Batson finally, embracing the family and then embracing, how they can all do their own thing and then he can do his own thing as well while all being Shazam.
Mm-hmm.
Again, Freddie Freeman's character, loved him. I didn't really feel the villains in that one though.
Yeah.
Didn't like the villains at all.
Yeah, I don't think you ever do.
And then I just didn't really like that. And then the one sister killing the other ones. And then,
I don't think you ever feel the villains in those type of movies. Like it's the same thing with like Blue Beetle.
Yeah, and then they had it
just revolves around them the most than like any other thing.
And then they had a random Wonder Woman cameo, but it wasn't even Gal Gadot. It was someone. It was CGI Gal Gadot.
Yeah. Crazy the CGI.
Yeah, if I had to rate the second movie, I'd probably rate that at like a 6.
Same. I'd put it 6.
Yeah. Aquaman, the first one.
Yeah.
You got it?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, 6.5. 6.5.
It was okay.
It was okay.
All right.
I just like it because it was
better.
funny. It was funny, and Jason Momoa was a crazy person. Aquaman. He just doesn't look right as Aquaman. When he was wearing the bright orange and green, it just didn't look right.
Yeah, I don't know.
And then the CGI fight at the very end between him and his brother, I was like, this is...
Yeah.
It's like I'm watching... What am I looking at?
CW, Flash,
yeah,
CGI,
exactly.
bro.
Yeah, they had some budget cuts or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like that whole Aquaman... Like, I don't blame the actor, because, like, obviously it's not his fault.
Right, yeah.
It's the director's fault. But, like, that whole Aquaman, I just don't like at all. Like, he's so...
Yeah.
I don't know.
I thought it was an interesting take on Aquaman.
It's an interesting take, yeah. But, it's so weird from seeing Aquaman go from, like, such a pristine person that uses, like I don't know, like, formal words to, like, him being, like, so, like, crazy and rambunctious. It's, like, it's... I don't know, it's such a weird take. I just couldn't, like, really, like, grasp it at all. It was kind of weird. So I was like, okay.
But I'm glad Jason Momoa was coming back as Lobo, though.
Yeah,
that's so Jason Momoa, especially in these, like, in the Furious Fast X.
Yeah.
like he was crazy in that movie. That's Lobo right there.
Yeah.
That's exactly who Lobo is. But yeah, so our next one is Peacemaker, the series, the HBO or the Max series.
Yeah.
You got it?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1,
9.
8.
Okay.
An 8. It was.
I'd take an 8.
I liked it. It was funny.
It was funny, yeah.
But like the whole him and his dad thing, I thought was a little over the top.
Maybe, yeah. Yeah.
The whole racism thing and
I just thought it was really funny, so I put it really high.
The show in general was very funny,
Yeah.
but there were certain aspects of it I was like, all right, you're doing it's a little much.
Yeah.
John Cena. I mean, it was still a really good show. I really liked it. I watched it in college. I watched it with my roommate and stuff. I thought it was funny. I think at the time though, I gave it like a 7.5, but now that I'm sitting on it, I enjoy it a little bit more.
Okay.
Peacemaker or not Peacemaker. What's his name? Vigilante. Adrian Chase is Vigilante.
Yeah.
I don't know how he is in the comics. I haven't really read about his character in the comics, but I mean, it just wasn't my take. So when I first learned about him, it was in Stephen Amell's CW Arrow show.
Mhm.
I was like, that guy's a badass. And then I see him
in the Peacemaker, he's like
I'm
a whole different take.
What
yeah.
the hell is this?
Yeah, some weird motherfucker.
I think his suit is more comic accurate though in this movie or in the series.
He's the one that wears the all black, right?
Vigilante?
Yeah.
He was wearing blue with the goggles.
Yeah.
The visor,
Okay. Yeah.
The
Yeah.
visor
Yeah.
goggles.
Yeah.
I just thought that was funny.
But yeah, he's a whole funny dude. Yeah, he's just I don't know. They they took his character like into Stupidville or some shit. He's just saying like, but like I thought it was a good take though. It's pretty funny.
For an edgy and funny and stupid series like this, it was still written well enough for there to actually have a plot.
Yeah, I think they were going for like more. Was that one show we were watching? I don't know why I can't remember the name.
What?
With Homelander.
The Boys?
The Boys. They were going. I feel like they were going more for like a The Boys thing, but like not as like crazy.
I guess so.
But like kind of midway. I mean, I feel like they kind of hit it. I'm not gonna lie. They kind of made it. Yeah. But like, there's some moments where you're like they went kind of over the top with it. But like, it was a pretty good show. I found it funny.
And the character development in it was also
it was really
well
good.
written.
Yeah.
So that was Peacemaker. Now moving on, number 7, we've got Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
What did I say for that? Okay, I got it.
3, 2, 1, 9.
8.5.
You give it a 9.
Insane.
It's been one of the better MCU movies that we've gotten.
But are you rating it because it's been the better MCU movie, or are you rating it from 3?
No. Well, I'm not rating it from the 3 either. I'm rating it as a movie in whole.
Okay.
Out of the 3, I think the first one's the better.
Yeah. Okay. I'm rating it like out of the 3. So like.
Out of the 3, you rated it at 8.5.
Yeah.
And then as a whole, as a movie itself,
it's like an 8.5.
You still say 8.5.
Yeah, it's 8.5.
So you gave it. I gave it a 9. You gave it an 8.5.
8.5.
Yeah, I mean, I liked the whole entirety of the movie. I like how it was a different kind of take on the Guardians. How we see them post Endgame and not in a bit of a depressive state and kind of like trying to get acclimated back into real life.
Yeah, especially that because Gamora is like a whole different person now.
Well, yeah, that's what I liked about Peter Quill's whole character, his whole character development of that one movie. It was because he went from being a depressed guy to trying to find a purpose now, and we can see that in his own standalone movie or series, whatever they're doing with him now. Was it like Star Wars Legend or something? Like
I have no clue.
Nah, I don't know.
I've only figured it out once you brought it up. I didn't know they were gonna do something like that.
Oh yeah, he's gonna have his own thing now.
That'd be sick.
Like at the end of the movie, and is like after the post credits, they were like Star Lord will return.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah,
I did not know that.
But yeah, no, I liked how it was a different feel of the Guardians.
No, yeah, it was like,
and I loved the thing that made the movie for me was Rocket Raccoon's origin.
His origin, his
backstory.
That was kind of crazy. Yeah,
that's what made the movie for me.
Yeah. That was a really cool thing to add.
High Evolutionary, that was cool too. I liked his involvement. They did Adam Warlock dirty.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. They did him so dirty. No, yeah. Because afterwards, I'm like, he can't really be like this, right? And I read like some of his comics and stuff like that, and I'm like, wow, they did him horrible. I mean, the actor is pretty cool. I
think they casted him fine.
Yeah, I feel like because Guardians of the Galaxy, like the movies are like basically a comedy. they try to make him kind of stupid and like funny in a way.
It's because of
to
how
make
the Guardians
him,
are
yeah,
written.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, so like it didn't really work out for his character.
Yeah.
So like it just kind of ended up like washing down. But like him as an overall character, he's pretty cool. Like in the movie, he's pretty funny and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like that one time, he was like, "Wow, this we're gonna show him business." That was pretty funny. Yeah.
I you know, and then we get this. I love seeing in every Marvel movie where I knew there was gonna be Groot in it. I was like waiting to see what Groot would look like next because he looked different.
Yeah, because he has a whole evolution thing. Yeah.
And props to James Gunn. Like James Gunn has been a great director for all these movies, and he's doing Superman Legacy now, and I can't wait for that. But
is that the new Superman?
yeah, but what he's done with the Guardians of the Galaxy has been great from the first one to the last one. I mean, the second one, I'm not really big on the second one. It might be a hot take, but I think the second one's the worst one out of the three.
Oh yeah.
Besides, I think the soundtrack of the second one.
The soundtrack is definitely the best.
Is definitely
out of all of them. Yeah.
Yeah, I think if I were rating the Guardians as a whole, I think it would do Guardians 1,
and
Volume
then
3, and then 2. Yeah.
I just feel like, I don't know, I just feel like the whole, when you added the fact that they're like all in a depressive state and stuff after Endgame, I feel like that really like hits it because they're all like, they're also agitating, they get like so angry so quickly because of what's going on, and like, it's so funny even seeing Mantis like get mad, like yeah. So there's that one scene where they were like helping some kids in like some prison cell, and then what's her name? Nebula's like translating for them, and she's like doing hand signals, and she's like, "What are you doing?" And she's like, "I'm translating, dickhead!" Like it was so funny. Yeah, like they get so agitated in the whole car scene. It was so funny. Like I don't know. It's like seeing that, like seeing how like
it's funny seeing Mantis get bashed for no reason. Like when they were in the what's it called, like the skin flesh planet whatever, and they were like all mad, and Drax was like, are we still Mantis? Are we still angry at Mantis? Mantis, you prick!
No, yeah, it's kind of funny.
But yeah, I think Guardians. I definitely rate Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 high. Next we have Spider-Man: No Way Home. The third one.
Is that the third one?
The third one. 3, 2, 1, 10. I know you're low on it. Yeah. What are you at?
7.5.
7.5. It's because it's settled down for you. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, you've fallen for that No Way Home effect.
Look. I don't know, man. I'm a huge Spider-Man fan, so like it kind of sucks because like the whole build up for this was like Toby and Andrew were gonna be in here, and it's gonna be so cool. And they just showed up at the end of the movie, and they just showed up just like that, and they're like, "Oh hi, I'm here now," and I'm like, "Oh, okay." There's no build up. Like there's not like a. Like, if we got to see a scene from the world, that would have been sick. Like, if we got to see, like, how they do it in, like, in the animated movies, how they show how, like, each one gets teleported and they're, like, into Miles' world from the first one. Like, Gwen is fighting Doc Ock, and, like, she hits a wall, and there's just a portal there, and she gets sucked in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like, stuff like that.
Like,
no, they're
you
just,
wanted
like...
to see how they got there.
Yeah, they're just there. Like, just because the name Peter was, like, established or something like that. But, like, it's, like, it makes sense. But, like, even then, even with the villains, you could at least, like, show, like, how they got there. Because Doc Ock was explaining, he was like, yeah, I had him by the throat. And then, I don't remember. But, like, they could have showed that, and that would have been so cool. Like, they had so much potential.
I think it's just writing property. They have that.
I guess, like...
But, I mean, even Andrew Garfield had that same situation, too. Like, he explained that he was, like... They didn't even explain it. He was just, he's like, yesterday... And then I was just here.
I was just here. Like, which I guess makes sense, but like, that's just lazy writing. Like, what are we doing, bro?
I mean, you can't go too far all out on a Tom Holland Spider-Man movie.
Yeah.
Because all of Tom Holland's movies haven't been Spider-Man movies. They've been Peter Parker movies.
No, yeah.
And I'll stand by that too. The first and second Spider-Man movies aren't all that great. I mean, I think the first one's better than the second one, but they haven't been all that great because they're not Spider-Man movies.
The first one's definitely the best because he's depressed now.
Not that. Like he's got his own college trilogy now.
He's by himself. He's by himself.
This is Spider-Man
This is Spider. Yeah, this is actually what Spider-Man is meant to be. He's by himself. He can't rely on anyone because no one gets him, and he's supposed to be like this whole person where like I have to do this because no one else will. No one else is going to be there, so I have to do it. Like that's how it should have been from the start. But I get it because he's a teenager. And it needs to be, like, relatable, like, oh, I need help, blah, 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 blah. Like, if I was Spider-Man, which I am, I would tell Nicco, and he'd be like, "Cool, man." But that's not how it works in the real life. That's not how it works. Like, obviously, people are gonna be like, "What?" Like, bro. But like, and then his aunt being on board with it too. Like, even in the comics, she's not even on board with it either. She gets all mad. And she's like, "What are you gonna do? What am I gonna do one day if I find you dead in your costume?" Like, or MJ gets all pissy. Like, everyone's just supposed to be mad at him for him doing good things. Like, it's just a whole thing. Like, it's a whole thing about him being Spider-Man and Peter Parker and how it's like literally just ruining his life. And that's how it should have always been. But like, now it's starting to get to that point.
Now it's gonna be like that now.
Yeah, and then now that's why I know it's gonna get good. Because he's gonna be depressed. He's gonna be he's gonna be in a room like this.
Yeah.
He's gonna be so good. He's gonna be fighting Kingpin. He's like, I could be home right now. I don't know, sleeping, resting, but no, I'm here, wasting my day. I could be doing homework. It's gonna be like that, and I'm gonna be like sitting in my chair, like geeking out, and be like,
yeah. There's that controversy where people are saying like Toby and Andrew were only involved in No Way Home as like nostalgia bait.
Yeah, basically.
But I don't think of it like that. I think of it as these two characters are there to form that kind of father figure sort of relationship with Peter, with Tom Holland, like as if Tom Holland actually had an Uncle Ben that we get to see. Like Toby and Andrew fill in that Uncle Ben void because we haven't seen Uncle Ben yet for Tom Holland. Mm-hmm. So they fill in that void for us as viewers, for the MCU at least, instead of just being nostalgia. I don't think it's nostalgia, even though it is a little bit. I'll admit it is a little bit. It's great to see them in their costumes and everything. But it's more than that. If you take them out, it's still a great movie. It's still a Spider-Man movie. But they're there to kind of give that parental or kind of what's it called, wisdom and experience.
Yeah.
For
basically like the whole
Tom.
Like Spider-Man thing. Like you're not alone. Like basically like we've been through the same shit, which I guess in a way that makes sense, because I feel like the biggest way that really hits is when like he gets really mad and almost kills Green Goblin,
and Toby
steps in and tells him just don't do it, bro. It's not worth it, because once you cross that line, you're not gonna go back. Yeah. But then Green Goblin was stabbed, and that's when I really got mad. I'm like, all right, bro, for real, bro.
Oh yeah. No, I was pissed by that too.
No, because I thought he was gonna die. I was gonna be like, dead. No but way, bro. I think I started crying. I think I was the next one. He's like, bro, stop crying. So I started crying too, bro. And I'm like, bro, shut up, bro.
But yeah, no, I still think, and I gatekeep my 10s for movies, but No Way Home is definitely one of the 10s for Marvel at least.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll push it to an 8.
For an 8.
I'll push it to an 8.
I mean, I might go
7.5 is kind of disrespectful.
I might go down to a 9.5.
Yeah.
But I still think it's 10. You can make the argument it's a 10 or a 9.
Yeah.
Next we've got Doctor Strange: Multiverse of Madness.
What did I say for that?
Okay. 3, 2, 1, 7.5 or 7.8.
I said 7.
Yeah. It's definitely 7 worthy. In the 7's worthy.
It had a lot of potential.
Yeah.
But they didn't do anything on it.
They didn't execute it at all.
No. And like American Chavez was cool, and then like they were just like, I can open portals.
She couldn't even do anything until the end of the movie.
Yeah, and they didn't do anything, and I'm like, okay. I guess it was cool they added zombies, Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
And like the third guy, the third eye would have been cool if it didn't look like shit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the CGI for that movie
was was horrible.
Yeah. I liked the inclusion of the Illuminati was cool, but they didn't do anything with it.
But like, and then you made them stupid and arrogant, and they're like, yeah the biggest threat is you. Actually, your Scarlet Witch is not a problem.
Yeah.
And I bought them. I was like, okay, let's see you do some, and then they all died within 5 seconds.
Right.
What are you talking about?
They gave us John Krasinski as Reed Richards.
Yeah, and he would have been a great.
But we're not getting him in the Fantastic Four movie.
Because he's dead. Like they killed him off so quickly. Like they gave him like maybe 3 minutes of screen time. No, 10, because he was sitting there not saying anything for 5 minutes of it. But like I feel like the whole premise of it was cool with the whole sleepwalking and everything.
Dreamwalking.
Yeah.
And then they gave us the whole concept of the multiverse and incursions and everything about that, and hopefully that's all to lead us into the next Doctor Strange movie, and further multiverse projects. And I'll say this in preparation for the upcoming Fantastic Four movie that's coming out, but Doctor Strange, when he was at the council of the Illuminati, whatever, and he was standing before them, and they introduced John Krasinski as Reed Richards, and Reed Richards is introduced into the movie. Doctor Strange hears the name Fantastic Four, and he goes, "Aren't you guys Fantastic Four? Didn't you guys chart in the '60s?" And that's why Fantastic Four is taking place in the '60s. It's more of a period piece.
We had to talk about this actually like a week ago, and I didn't believe him. And I read him. I'm gonna go rewatch the movie, and he really said it, and I was like,
Yeah.
I was like, well, I'm staying corrected.
I do want to talk more about Fantastic Four, but I'm going to save that for another episode because I don't want to dive too much into that. There's a lot that I want to say about that.
Yeah. Actually, I'll give it a 7.5 because his character development was actually pretty good.
Oh, yeah. And his
good.
suit was more comic accurate with the little cross-looking thing.
And his whole, like, him getting over his wife and stuff like that. Ex-wife.
Christine, his love interest.
Yeah. Or him getting over that and, like, finally coming to peace with himself.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool.
But then Clea is it his daughter or his wife in the comics? Because the girl in purple, the one that
at the end of the movie,
what's her name? Charlize Theron plays. I think her name's Clea. I can't remember if that's supposed to be his daughter or his wife. I think it's his wife, but I could be wrong. Someone can feel free to fact check me on that. But yeah, Sam Raimi for his view on this, that it's fine. Hold on, I'm getting a call from Glenn right now.
So we gotta say, guys.
Hello. Yo.
What are you and Perez doing, bro?
Me and Perez, we're at my house right now. We're filming an episode for the podcast.
Oh yeah, that's right. Can I come inside and chill with y'all or no?
Yeah, you're good.
Is he outside?
Are you outside right now?
Yeah.
No, wait.
Yeah, you just walk in through the front door or knock on the door.
Front door?
Yeah, front door.
Okay.
All right, sweet.
In a way. Did you go? You just tell him to come over
Yeah. Well, we're gonna watch Squid Games
today?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Well, yeah, because you already watched it.
When did you set that up? In the group chat?
Yeah.
Wait, is Alex and Joe coming?
I don't know about Alex, but Joe is. He might be picking up, or Glenn might have Alex with him. I don't know. Anyway.
Alright, yeah, cool.
Moving on, number 10, we've got Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. That's the second Black Panther movie. Yeah, I got something to say about this. 3, 2, 1,
5.
8.5. Wow. Say what you want about it. It is very well written for the cards they were dealt. Or the cards they were dealt. Because
okay, I see what you mean by that.
Because Shuri becoming Black Panther, I can get by that because we don't have Chadwick Boseman anymore. Yeah. And then onto some points that I didn't like about the movie. It's dark as hell. What the hell am I looking at?
Literally.
I can't see anything.
Yeah.
Taking place at night, great. But, give me some light so I can see.
Yeah.
All I see is motion blur.
Yep.
And then, in the very end, recasting T'Challa, not recasting, but trying to bring back T'Challa through his son, Prince T'Challa, at the very end. Yeah. Interesting way to go about that, but I'm glad they're doing that. I'm excited to see where they're gonna go with that. Yeah. But I mean, you already sold me on Shuri as becoming Black Panther.
I didn't mind it from the start. Like, it made sense.
Yeah.
And the way they portrayed it in the movie was a good idea. Mm-hmm. Like, he actually died, which was pretty cool. Like, which would make sense for her to be the next Black Panther because it's next runner-up. Mm-hmm. But then you go off on this tangent, and it's like, ugh. And then I don't like Ironheart. I'm so sorry.
That was gonna be my next point. So some things I did like. I liked how Shuri went through a whole bunch of trauma. First her father, then now her brother, and then her mom. That's what set her over the edge. Kind of into how, like, Tom Holland, after Aunt May died, he kind of went into, I'm gonna get my get back kind of thing. He went to God mode right there. She kind of went angry as well, but then kind of a parallel to Civil War when T'Challa was with Zemo and was like, just vengeance has consumed us, type of thing. That was great. I love that little parallel. Don't hit my camera, bro.
Sorry.
Fuck. I did enjoy watching the whole movie. I feel that movie every single time I watch it. I liked Namor.
I don't think they did enough of him.
Huh?
I think he was underwhelming.
He was
Yeah.
for sure, but what they did with him, I did of what they did with him,
Yeah.
I did like it.
Yeah.
I loved how we got a glimpse into that
Yeah.
that underwater civilization. Yeah, I just thought it was very good. Riri Williams as or Riri Williams in general, I did like her character, but I'm also glad that they didn't do anything with her because we could see her in Ironheart.
Yeah.
But what I
Which
didn't
was-
like about her is that they gave her a vibranium suit
Yeah.
and then they took it from her.
It would reach Spider-Man Tom Holland. You screwed the pooch. You can't have it no more, bro. What are you
Exactly.
doing?
Yeah, I don't understand why they went that route with it, but I'm excited to see her in upcoming projects.
I'm excited, yeah, but like I just don't like the way they did her in the movie.
No.
It was so out of nowhere. I remember watching it and I'm like, who is this random girl just
Yeah,
in a
they didn't.
random mech suit, like just flying in the middle of nowhere?
Yeah, I mean,
And
yeah,
I'm
they
like,
don't
what?
really go into her origin all
Yeah.
that well. I did like how
Which I guess they're gonna do in the TV show. Or is it
Yeah.
a TV show or a movie?
I think it's a series.
It's a series, yeah.
Yeah.
They're gonna do it in the series, but like, it just makes it so weird because you're just like
'Cause
you're
we've already
just
seen this
plotting it,
character.
like just plopping someone random
Yeah,
into the movie, and people are like, "Who is this person?" Especially because it's not a well-known character at all,
yeah,
and
exactly.
you like no one's gonna know, and
Mhm.
everybody's like, "Who is this? Like, why is she still here? What is her role in this?" And then you don't explain it at all, and then you're like, "Oh yeah, no Iron Man, I guess," and everybody's like, "Cool, I guess, but why? Why? Who? Where?" Like,
yeah, it's very
it's just- yeah.
very random. I did like how we could just now Shuri, we could see Shuri in the real world
yeah,
at a college university.
No, yeah. That was pretty cool. Yeah,
That the whole interaction between the three of them was like all that ash in your head.
yeah.
You're gonna be conscious of the way you look.
Yeah.
I like that. That was very funny. I just like that whole scene and yeah, she was thrown in there, but we get to see some of her character, and I liked what we got to see.
Yeah.
Next, we've got Falcon and the Winter Soldier. That is the Disney Plus with Sam
Yeah.
Wilson becoming Captain America. Okay. 3, 2, 1,
8.
8.9.
I did it.
I it's not a 9, but it's you can make the argument that it's a 9.
I give it an 8 because it was captivating. Like, it caught my attention.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I'm the type of person that has a really big struggle in, like, I have commitment issues with shows. Like, I will, like, watch a show halfway and then never touch it again. That's the only show I have watched fully within, like, a week.
Mhm.
Like, it's the only show I've really, like, finished from start to end. And, like, it was really good. And it was really interesting. And I like the whole, like, spin they took with the different Captain Americas and everything, and how they were trying to, like, solve that issue with, like, now that he's missing, we need to roll the villain.
Mhm.
Which, like, it was good.
It was,
But
yeah. So
it was good, yeah.
a couple things I did like. I like how they made John Walker U.S. agent and his whole starting off as a
Yeah.
good person trying to do the right thing and then being pressured into
Because of the publicity and everything. It's
exactly
just
the pressure
getting
on
to
him.
his head.
Exactly, and then
That was a really good
I
thing,
like the
yeah.
whole we got to see more background on super soldier serum and
Yeah.
and super soldiers in general. Zemo again, like to see that. I wasn't really feeling the Flag Smashers as a villain
Yeah.
at all. I
Me
mean,
neither.
Carly Morgenthau is one of those controversial villains that you could see go either way, and that's what these
Yeah.
Captain Americas are really about, is that all that political
Yeah,
stances
yeah.
and stuff like that.
Which we'll see more in the movie.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, which I'm
sick.
super excited
I'm
for,
so
yeah,
excited
yeah.
about it. We're definitely going to be doing a review episode on that. I forgot. I lost my train of thought. Shit.
Villains.
Yeah. I wish we got to see more of John Walker as a villain. We get to see him
Okay,
come
yeah.
back at the end of the final fight, and he's
Yeah.
like helping Bucky out. And speaking of Bucky, where are they going with him? Because we see him in Falcon and Winter Soldier as a good
Yeah.
guy doing good stuff.
Mhm.
He's pardoned for all the things he's done as Winter Soldier.
Mm.
But then in the Thunderbolts trailer, what's he doing? He looks like Winter Soldier again. Where are we going with this, Marvel? But looking at what we got for Thunderbolts already, it looks sick.
Yeah.
Which is another weird thing about Thunderbolts. I don't want to get too much into it, but Red Hulk's name is Thaddeus E. Thunderbolt Ross.
Yeah.
I didn't see him at all in the trailers. Maybe that's on purpose.
It's probably because of the movie, yeah.
and we haven't seen
Yeah. Like, what happens
Brave New World
yet,
yet. Yeah, I get that, but I want to see Thunderbolt Ross in the Thunderbolts.
He'll be in there. It's just like they're gonna have to find some way to like.
Yeah,
You probably have like a big significant change from the movie, like maybe a couple scars.
Mhm.
That's why they can't add him in yet, or something like
Mhm.
that.
I do like. I liked the final speech with Sam Wilson. You know, you got to do better, Senator. All
Mhm.
that stuff. This girl died for a cause she believed in, and no
Yeah.
one's listening to her.
Yeah.
I did like his whole transition from Falcon to Winter Soldier, even though it's not at all. So we get to see Joaquin Torres as just
Yeah.
someone
Mhm.
just helping him out. But his character's not at all really accurate because in the comics he's like a teenager who has experiments on him and he is like morphed into like part bird. That's why
Yeah.
he becomes Sam Wilson's Falcon, like the
Yeah.
Falcon to Sam
Yeah.
Wilson. And Red Wing is supposed to be an actual bird, but I like Red Wing as a drone. I'm not gonna lie.
Mhm.
I like how the wings are mechanical and all that stuff. I think it does look good. I can't wait to see that. But back to Falcon and Winter Soldier. Falcon Winter Soldier does too much and too little.
It really does do too much.
'Cause-
Yeah.
Disney, like I said earlier, Disney does this thing where it has 5 to 6 episodes for a season, and they cram so much into it that
Yeah.
the episodes feel too long, but then you also don't go into the depth of things that you think
Yeah.
you would need to get into.
Mhm.
So that goes especially for Falcon Winter Soldier because it's a transition from one character to another.
Yeah.
And then you involve other characters like U.S. Agent,
Yeah. Yeah.
and they just don't do much. And then I love the whole Bucky and Wakanda sort of thing, and we can
Yeah,
see more
yeah.
of a Wakanda.
Like his whole like, I don't know, like him finding himself, like kind of
yeah,
peaceful
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then we can see
Like him hanging up his arm, I think,
hanging up. What?
or yeah, he takes it off. Or is that something else? I don't remember. There's like or was that before Civil War? And that was before Infinity War, I think.
What?
I think it was like he was like trying to rehabilitate himself. He was trying to like.
Oh yeah, he was
find
going
himself
through a
as-
rehabilitation because he
Yeah.
was trying to get all the stuff that Hydra put in
Yeah,
his
yeah,
head.
yeah, yeah. I think that was before.
And he didn't have an arm because Iron Man blew it up in Civil War,
Oh yeah, right. Yeah.
and he didn't get
And he
that
get a new
gold
one, so yeah,
vibranium arm
yeah.
until Infinity War.
Yeah, I'm tripping.
Yeah, but it was funny to see how even though Wakanda did so much for him, they can still take it away from him because
No, yeah.
that one Dora Milaje person like tapped his arm and his arm just fell off, and he was like surprised by that.
Yeah.
So I liked how we get more in depth of a relationship between the real world and Wakanda, and then again that's Super Soldier stuff. I love how we got to see more behind the Super Soldier serum,
Yeah.
and we can see Isaiah Bradley, and then we get what's his name? Is it Patrick or Stuart Bradley?
I think it was Patrick.
Patrick Bradley. But he's a Captain America in the future.
Yeah, yeah.
By the way, the Captain America lore goes so far.
Oh yeah, it's crazy.
Even while Steve Rogers was in ice, was like under ice, there were like 4 Captain Americas
Yeah,
during
yeah.
that time period. But yeah, I'm not gonna go into that at all either.
Yeah, because that's a whole other can of worms.
Yeah, I think exactly. But that was Falcon and Winter Soldier. You said 8.
Yeah, yeah.
I said 8.9.
I didn't see Craven. I was going to, and I saw Soup's review. I was actually in tears, bro.
What? That was bad.
Yeah, no, like it's bad when he starts off like, I want to thank all the directors and people who helped out in this movie, and I'm like, no,
Yeah.
like no.
Yeah, no. It's funny. I like seeing Soup's review anything.
No,
It's-
yeah,
it's-
because I thought it was gonna be good because it's Spider-Man related, and they had the Rhino.
I
The
mean,
Rhino.
I was not going in with high expectations at all. Like
I
think
kinda
I think I
was.
said it in a Not Takes podcast or maybe just in real life in person. But I knew it wasn't gonna do good. Like it looked good, and I was excited to see it. 'Cause I thought the choreography would have been good,
Yeah.
but I knew it wasn't gonna do. It's one of Sony's Spider-Verse spin-off movies.
Yeah,
There hasn't been a single good one
I thought
besides. Andrew
I thought
Garfield.
I thought the actor was poorly casted because
Aaron Taylor Johnson.
yeah, he's cool. Don't get me wrong, he's
Yeah.
cool. But like, the whole premise of Craven is that he's this
he's
big,
big
beefy
dude. Yeah,
guy. Like he's
Yeah.
humongous. Like he's on steroids. Like he's literally on steroids. Like he's on everything imaginable.
Yeah.
And now you have like, I don't want to say twink, but like, because he's pretty big in the movie.
Yeah, no, he's beefy, but he's lean.
But he's
though.
he's lean. Like
He's
we're
skinny.
talking beef.
Yeah.
Like, and I think the one thing I agree with Soup is like they had it written out and they just threw it out the window.
Yeah.
Because it's so insane. Because in Spider-Man 2, I've never seen a better Craven interpretation than in Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
It's actually insane. Like playing that whole game, I played that game 30 times. 30 times.
How? Isn't there like only like 8 slots you can save?
30 times. It's that good. Every single time. I swear to God. And it makes me so sad that they fucked that up so badly. It makes me so sad. But I like the whole, because I ended up watching it. I did it legally because I'm not paying money to go to
Right.
it.
I'm not paying
if
money
it's bad,
for
I'm not paying
bad
money
movie.
for it. Yeah.
Right.
But the whole like him and his dad thing, like the whole chats they have, I
Right.
thought that was really cool. Yeah. I thought that was really cool. And their whole
And then
back and forth.
I know the
I think even his brother too.
chameleons in it.
Yeah. Yes. Do you see what I'm talking about? Like they had everyone
Poorly
there. They had
executed.
everyone there. They
Poorly
had
executed.
yes, and they just.
That's
was
Sony for
horrible.
you though.
Yeah.
Now we have something I like to call Soup Trivia. Soup as in superheroes. I'm going to ask you some trivia questions about Marvel and DC lore, and then you're going to do the same for me. And then we're going to see who's the biggest nerd between the two of us.
Okay. All right.
You want to go first, or
You go first.
I'll go first? Want me to do my... We have 10 questions, or 20 questions each.
Yeah, you go first.
Do you want to do like 10 and 10, or how do you want to do it? 10, 10, 10, 10, or...
Yeah, we can do 10.
Okay. All right. So my first 10 are all DC based. All mine are
I'm not good at DC, so I might get
all
most of
mine
these
except
wrong.
for one are from the movies. Everything else is from
Comics.
I have one that's comics. Everything else is from the movies.
All right.
In Man of Steel, 2013, Henry Cavill's Man of Steel. What is the name of the AI assistant on Krypton that guides Jor-El?
No idea.
It's Kellex. Kellex.
Could never remember.
The little
that.
robot dude.
Could never remember that.
All right. In Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice, who is the actor playing the role of Lex Luthor?
I know that guy. I know him. Isn't it that weird dude? That's the he's like I don't remember his name, but I know who it is.
Jesse Eisenberg.
Is he has like wavy hair in the movie, right? He's the one that throws the pictures.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know that guy. I know him. I just don't know his name.
What is the name of the ship that Batman uses to track Superman in Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice? Pretty much, what is Batman's plane that he flies on?
That plane.
That was a poorly worded question. It's not his plane. It's just like another air vehicle. There's a superhero named after it as well. There's a Bat family character named after it.
Robin. I don't know a lot. I don't know a lot of Robin. I mean, I don't know a lot of about DC or DC, the movies. So, the Bat family.
It's Bat something.
Batwing. No fucking
It's
way.
Batwing.
No fucking way.
All right. In Suicide Squad, the 2016 one, the first one, which character says the line "What a ride" while jumping into action with the team?
First one.
So you've got El Diablo.
Uh-huh.
You have Deadshot, Harley Quinn, Captain Boomerang, Slingshot,
Boomerang.
Rick Flag. Boomerang? Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
In Wonder Woman, which goddess is revealed to be Diana's true mother?
Athena? Did I get that wrong?
Mhm.
Who was it?
Hippolyta.
That was gonna be my second guess.
In Justice League 2017, which member of the Justice League is resurrected with the help of the Mother Box?
Cyborg. You're lying. Don't tell me it's not him. Oh! Superman?
What was the name of the multiversal villain in The Flash?
Reverse Flash? Multiversal? Is this CW or like the movie?
The movie. Ezra Miller's the movie.
Which one? This is the recent one, right? The one that was super bad CGI? Fuck. I don't remember. I know who it is, but I don't remember. I don't remember the name. Like, I know. I can't.
It's his self.
Oh. Barry? Or Flash? Or what is it? What do
It's
I...
alright.
What do
I think it was confirmed though by the what's his name that it was the Reverse Flash though.
Is it? So I got it right, you fucking dickhead. But it can't be. That can't be the thing. It can't be if it's the same person, isn't it? Because isn't the Reverse Flash like a whole different person?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking it up. I think it is the Reverse Flash though. Alright, it just says Barry Allen, the Dark Flash.
In a way, it's gotta be.
I think I could have sworn I heard somewhere though that
It would make.
it was
sense
intended
if it was.
that
It's supposed
Eobard
to be,
Thawne
yeah.
was behind it all.
Yeah.
Was like the real mastermind behind it
Yeah.
all. I'll give you that. So you have what? 1, 2,
3.
3, 4. Yeah, 4. 4 for 7.
Damn.
In Aquaman, what is the name of the underwater kingdom that Arthur Curry is the heir to?
Atlantis.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know why. It's not that hard, bro. Which actor? This one you might just forget. Which actor plays the character of Commissioner Gordon in Justice League?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I forgot.
J.K. Simmons. It's also J. Jonah Jameson.
Yes, I know.
It's okay.
Oh my gosh, bro.
It's okay. It's okay. In Shazam 2019, who is the villain that Billy Batson must face? And what powers does he have?
It's not Black Adam, is it?
The movie Shazam.
Yeah, it's definitely not Black Adam, man. I haven't watched the movie in so fucking long. Bro, I'm so bad with DC, bro. I don't know.
What's the name of the villain?
I don't know. I don't know,
The
bro.
funny part is I literally said it earlier. When we did our ratings for the movies. Dr. Savannah. Or, well, it's Dr. Thaddeus Savannah. And the second part of the question is he gains the powers of the 7 deadly sins.
Yeah.
It's okay, it's okay.
It's my turn.
Yep.
My turn. Okay. What's the significance of the license plate 101761 in Spider-Man Homecoming?
I know it's just one of the comics. One of the Spider-Man comics, but I don't know which one.
It's the first one to ever release of Spider-Man.
I would have known that.
In Thor Ragnarok, what is the name of the three-headed statue seen in the Grand Master's Tower?
The 3-headed statue? It's one of the... Is it not one of the Thor variants? Like... No? Oh, then I have no idea.
It's Beta Ray Bill
Oh!
and the Man Thing. I got his ass. I'm getting his ass. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna use that one. What was the codename of Avengers Endgame during its production?
Oh, shit.
I know this one.
I forgot.
It's Mary Lou.
Huh?
Mary Lou.
Mary Lou?
I know that one. I remember that.
That's not what I would have said at all.
What planet does Red Skull guard the Soul Stone on Avengers Infinity War?
Vormir.
Okay. Damn it. I knew you were going to get that one. I gave you an easy one. In Ant-Man and the Wasp, what is like the abilities that Janet Van Dyne has? Like her quantum abilities.
I just would have said she had quantum abilities. Like she can heal some shit. I don't know. Because all we see her use them for is to touch what's her name's. To touch
I'll give you that.
ghosts.
Yeah, it says heal. I'll give you that.
That's all we've seen her do.
Yeah, that movie sucked.
Yeah, it did.
What is written on Thor's mug in Thor: Love and Thunder during his time with the Guardians?
What is what?
What is written on his mug?
Oh shit! I don't know. It's like Loki's name or some shit. I don't know.
The strongest Avenger.
Oh, is it? That's funny.
I remember that.
That's
yeah.
a good Easter egg. No, I've gotten that.
What specific phrase does Black Adam use to call upon his powers?
Is it not Shazam?
I don't think so. No. Oh yeah, it's Shazam. Here, let's see. How many was that?
I don't know, but I know I have
I think that was
3.
9.
Okay.
This is the 10th one. What is the hidden message? What is the hidden message on Superman's pod in Man of Steel?
I don't know. Last one I have no idea.
A hero forged from hope.
No, I've gotten that.
There's no
How many of those
comment.
did you know though?
I knew most of them except for the last one. The one I asked. I'm so serious. That's the only reason why I read them to you. I'm not the type of person to watch movies and watch the deep dive and all the Easter eggs, like those hour-long videos. Just watch all of it.
Wow.
So yeah. Except for DC.
What was the name of the planet Thor meets the Guardians of the Galaxy for the first time in Infinity War?
Thought they weren't on a planet. Weren't they on a ship?
Well, what's the planet they go to? So let's say,
Isn't it a moon?
Thor, Rocket, and Groot go where?
Fuck.
To
The Forge?
forge Thor's Stormbreaker.
Damn it. I know it's like something super like simple, I think. What does it start with?
N.
I don't know.
He says it, and then Drax goes, "That's a made-up word," and then Thor goes, "All words are made up."
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Nidavellir.
Fuck. I knew it had an ear in it. I didn't know where. Damn it. That was a good one.
What is the name of Carol Danvers' best friend who was co-pilot that's alongside of her?
Who? What? Repeat that whole thing?
In Captain Marvel, what was the name of Carol Danvers'?
I don't know. I didn't watch Captain Marvel.
What is the name of Star-Lord's father? In Volume 2.
Like the regular name or the god name?
I'm pretty sure it's the same.
I think so.
I mean, he might have had an honor,
I think he had
an
an
alias,
alias.
but I don't know what it was. I'm just saying, like, what was
Eon?
Eon?
Yeah.
Ego.
Or- Fuck. That was so close, bro.
It was. What was the name of the Captain America who surgically changed his face and vocal cords to be
We
like
talked about this like a week ago.
we
too.
did?
I
That's
don't
why
know.
I'm
I don't
asking you
remember.
again. It's like okay, that's what it is. I was gonna say Billy, but it's the same thing. It's William Burnside.
William Burns.
Yeah, he was a teacher, and then he was obsessed with Steve Rogers.
Yeah.
And then he got Super Soldier Serum and was like, I'm gonna be like Captain America. And just, like, literally,
I like that guy.
he was
I'll be that
obsessed
guy.
with them,
Yeah.
and he changed his voice and vocal cords to be exactly like Steve Rogers.
I thought Face was kind of going over it. Then I heard vocal cords. I'm like,
That's
what?
even crazier.
That's insane.
In the MCU, who is Spectrum?
Spectrum? Like the fucking internet provider, bruh?
No, as in the superhero.
What movie was it in?
Marvels? The Marvels?
I don't know. I never watched that movie. The one with the 3?
You didn't watch that one?
No, I didn't watch
Why
it.
not?
Who is it? I don't know.
Monica Rambeau.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
Maria Rambeau's daughter.
Yeah.
because
Damn it.
Maria Rambeau was photon,
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
she's spectrum. But they made her binary in the Marvels. There's an end credit scene in the Marvels where so at the end of the movie of the Marvels, Monica Rambeau. So there's this rip in outer space, and it's pretty much two universes bleeding into each other.
Mhm.
So in order to close the rip, Monica Rambeau absorbs the blast energy from Ms. Marvel and Captain Marvel, and then releases it to seal the thing, and she gets trapped in the other universe. And in that other universe, she gets saved or taken in by the X-Men. So you get to see, we actually see Beast, and then her mother.
Oh, really?
Her mother is Monica Rambeau, and she's binary for some reason. I don't know if that's comic accurate or not. I don't know. I know nothing about binary.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
What's the name of the planet that the Power Stone is kept on in the MCU?
Power Stone's the purple one, right?
It's guarded by the Nova
Yeah.
Corps. I'll help
Yeah,
you with
I know.
that. Because I know that if you say where they take it to, I might give you the point. If you don't even know.
No, I don't know where they take it to.
Okay.
I know like a gist of the where. What does it start with?
I'm not going to tell you that because you're going to get it right away.
No,
It's either going to help you or it's not.
it's
It's
not gonna
X.
help me.
X.
Fuck, it's definitely not gonna help me. Some horse shit. Let me go watch all these movies again. I don't know, bro.
Xandar.
Fuck. I knew how to R in it too, bro. Oh my god, bruh. I'm doing so bad.
What is the Ancient One's real name?
This is the fact that I knew this at some point. Ancient One. Like the Doctor Strange, right? Fuck. Bald headed chick. Zoe?
Zoe?
Is it like a really weird name?
Yeah.
Fuck. I don't know why that came up to my head. Damn. What's the first letter?
I'm not telling you that.
Damn it. Fuck. I know they said it. I can't remember, bro.
Yao.
Yao? Literally? Bro,
YAO.
there's no way.
I know that Diego asked me that question on the Non Takes podcast, and they never even said that in the movie.
They didn't?
Not that I remember.
I think they did.
They probably did. I don't remember.
I think they did. No way. Yao. Like, bro.
What is Eric Killmonger's Wakandan name in Black Panther?
Starts with like an M or an N, doesn't it?
One of the two.
Fuck, I don't remember. I know he says it when he's like being held, and he's like, "My name is fucking." Fuck. I don't remember, bro. I know. I know. I think it starts with an. I don't remember the rest.
Ndjaka.
Fuck! I was so close.
What does Jarvis stand for?
Jarvis.
Yeah. I know this one. I don't know Friday.
I know Friday. I don't know Jarvis.
Jarvis, I feel like is Friday is what? Female replicated intelligence.
I think so.
And then
And then this is like even when
even dead, I'm
like,
the hero.
Yeah, I'm the hero. Yeah, something like that. Jarvis, J.
Female replacement intelligent digital assistant youth is
Yeah.
Friday. What the hell got that?
I don't know, bro.
Jarvis is just like it's kind of like Edith. Even dead, I'm the hero is like a sentence, whereas Friday is like just words. You give up?
Yeah.
Jarvis is just a rather very intelligent system.
I never would have got that. I knew the first one was just, but I couldn't think of the rest.
Okay, that's my 10.
Damn.
So you got 4 out of 10 or 4 out of 20.
Jesus.
Right now
Christ.
right now you're beating me. I'm at 3 out of 10.
Jesus Christ. In Aquaman, what is the name of the ancient king whose trident Arthur Curry must retrieve?
Oh, it's not Neptune. I know it's not Neptune. I was literally just gonna say the King of Atlantis. I have no idea. It's not King Orn.
It's
No.
King of Atlantis.
It's
Or
King of Atlantis?
Lant.
King of Land?
Yeah, I'll give you that though. 'Cause
That's
this
dumb
is
as
the same
shit.
Yeah. What is the full name of the team Bloodsport leads in the Suicide Squad?
Bloodsport? Is it just not the Suicide Squad? Or is it like Task Force S or some shit?
Task Force X. Actually.
That's what I said. Task
you-
Force X.
Oh, I thought you said S. Okay. Alright.
I've already won. I'm at 5.
So you say you want to stop?
I mean, keep going, because
Okay.
if we can enter the draw if I don't get anything else. Because give me that freebie one.
What book is Lois Lane reading at the end of Zack Snyder's Justice League?
No idea.
Pride and Prejudice.
Would not have gotten that. Don't
Yeah,
even remember.
Me either.
I remember 8. I don't remember
I was probably
any
half
of.
asleep.
I don't remember any of Amy Adams' scenes in any of the DC movies.
Some of these questions are fucking crazy, bro. Like in Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice, what is the exact date of Bruce Wayne's nightmare sequence?
The exact date?
Yeah,
That's some dumb
that's
shit, bro.
OD as fuck. Yeah. Hold on. April 6, 2021. Oh, it's showing on the screen.
Who the fuck is looking at the screen?
Yeah, right. What the hell? Oh my god, that's insane. What is the brand name of the vintage watch on Steve Rogers? On the watch Steve Rogers finds in Avengers Endgame.
Fines? No idea.
Hold on.
Did he even have a watch? I know he had a compass with Haley Atwell's picture on it, but a watch? Or was it a watch? Was it like a pocket? Oh.
Howard Stark position. Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed that. I knew it was something Stark. I wouldn't have guessed Howard Stark position. That's crazy. Well, you already won, so I guess that's it for me. All these questions are like
That was all
mad
10?
OD. Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, you won. He's the bigger fucking geek. You can hold that trophy high and mighty.
I mean, to be honest, you only asked me like legitimate questions. We're like, of the first 10, we're probably like 4 of the first 10.
No.
The Spider-Man comic one.
There's Spider-Man. One was Thor.
The Easter egg ones were dumb as shit.
They were pretty dumb, yeah. But I kind of knew most of them, though.
Whereas mine were like legit from the movie.
Yeah.
Like
Yours were like-
if you went frame by frame, you'll find it.
I mean, but like I do it, so like that's the only reason why I asked. The other ones, like the reason why I didn't ask, I skipped some of them because I never knew that one either. I knew the Thor one, but I'm like, dude, no way he's gonna get that one. But there was this other one. Which other one? It was like the Superman hidden message. I never would have got that one, and neither would have you have. I'm like, there's
Oh
no
yeah.
way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, bro. Yeah, they're like oddly specific, and I was like, what the fuck? Yeah.
I was like, dude. And usually I'm good. Like in previous episodes, I've like knocked it out of the park. Let's wrap things up with some blind ranking. Here's how it works. If you don't know what blind ranking is, we're just gonna rank movies or shows from 1 to 10, blind to what comes next. So if let's say I give you Justice League again, then you would have to put it in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10,
Yeah,
whichever
okay.
slot you think it's gonna be. But the catch is that you won't know what comes next. So let's say I give you something better, If you put it at 1, then you ruined your number 1 slot. If you
Right.
put it at number 10, then you wasted your number 10 slot.
Right.
Do you want to do your list first, or you want me to do my list first?
I can do mine first.
Okay.
Madam Web.
Fuck you. I would put that at 10, but I think it's gonna be some dumb shit.
I am.
Yeah.
I am.
So I'm gonna put it at 9.
Morbius.
Exactly. I'll put it at 7.
I would have put Morbius over Madam Web. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
You put 7?
I put it at 7.
Okay.
Or no, 8. 8. I mean 8. 8. Yeah, 8.
Okay. Venom, Let There Be Carnage.
Um. 7.
7?
Yeah.
That's interesting. Okay. Spider-Man 3.
Spider-Man 3.
Yeah.
I'll put it at 4. Wait,
Okay.
hang on.
Okay.
So Spider-Man 3 is at 4, and then you said Let There Be Carnage. I put that at 7.
Okay. Eternals.
Eternals. Eternals is a fucking shit. I'm putting that at 10.
Black Widow.
I'll put that at 5.
5 is interesting. Okay.
I just watched it yesterday as well.
I thought it was okay. Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi? Fuck. I'm gonna put it at... I feel like 3 is a safe spot.
Okay.
Because you might give me some done shit.
Okay. Civil War.
1.
Wow. Okay.
I'm confident in that one, too.
All right. Avenger or Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1.
I'll put that at 2.
All right.
My
Thor Ragnarok.
6. I'm actually confident with that, too.
Okay.
That's all of them. That's all 10, right?
I think so.
Alright, so to review my list, I have from 10 to 1. Last place is Eternals. No surprise.
Yeah.
Madam Web is at number 9. No surprise.
We were looking these earlier. I was looking up movies, and I'm like, I totally forgot that movie existed.
Which one?
Madam
Web? Oh, yeah, no.
I
I never
forgot
even
it
watched it.
existed.
I've actually like boycotted myself
I
from
couldn't
watching
get
it.
through half of it. I was like, oh my god, this is horrible.
So I have so back to it again. So Eternals number 10, Madam Web number 9, Morbius at 8, Let There Be Carnage is at 7, Thor 3, Thor Ragnarok at 6, Black Widow at 5, Spider-Man 3 at 4, Shang-Chi at 3, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1 is at 2, and Civil War at 1. That's a very
really
good list.
Yeah.
That's a very
I'm not
good
gonna lie,
list.
that was pretty good. Yeah.
Alright. And then here's my list for you. It's your turn now. I'm going to give you Avengers Endgame at first.
3.
3.
I'm confident in that.
Okay.
Except you're gonna give me something better.
Robert Pattinson's the Batman.
4.
Wonder Woman.
7.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
Did I put it 3? I did put it 3.
Yeah.
Did I do 4? 4 is Batman, right? 5.
Okay. No Way Home.
2.
I had already put it there for you. Wakanda Forever.
Which ones did I not use? 8 and 9 and 10?
1, 7, 8, 9, 10. Or 1, 6, 8, 9, 10.
8.
Shazam.
You said
You have 1, 6, 9, and 10.
6. Yeah.
Justice League.
I give it a 9.
You give it a 9, or you'll place it at 9?
I'll place it at 9.
Okay. Multiverse of Madness.
10. Better not be something crazy at the end, bro.
Aquaman. You have Aquaman at number 1. Look at that.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
Aquaman's
No,
your
I don't.
number 1
No, I
slot.
Fuck.
Alright, so here's your list from worst to best. From Cinemasterpiece to Cinefailure. Multiverse of Madness. Justice League. Wakanda Forever. Wonder Woman. Shazam. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. The Batman. Endgame. No Way Home. And then to top it all off...
Everything is fine but Multiverse of Madness and Aquaman. I would be so
you'd
fine.
Switch them?
I would switch them. On everything, I would switch them. I'd probably put... I mean, I guess. I wouldn't live with it, though. It's whatever. I can live with it.
I'd honestly probably rate them in the order that I gave them to you.
Really?
Yeah. Except for I'd probably switch
You
No Way
put...
Home
What
with
did you
Wonder
put
Woman.
first? You put first was what? Endgame?
Endgame.
You put for Endgame in first?
Yeah. I'd probably switch Wonder Woman for No Way Home, though. So it would be...
What? You put No Way Home and... You put Wonder Woman at 2? Or 3?
No. For me, if I were doing... In the order that I gave them to you, I'd switch them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'd have Endgame at first, Batman at 2, Spider-Man No Way Home at 3, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 at 4, Wakanda Forever, then Wonder Woman, then Shazam, then Justice League, then Multiverse of Madness, then Aquaman.
I put Shazam over Wonder Woman.
Shazam over Wonder Woman? I really don't like Shazam. I really don't like Shazam at all. That's it for the first episode of the Supeologists Podcast, Super-Reborn-Man. Make sure you guys tune in next Monday, because next week we'll be talking about James Gunn directing the new DC universe.
Okay. That should be interesting. Very interesting.
Now, before we officially close up today's episode, I want to hear from you. Yes, you, the listeners. I want to hear all of your opinions, hot takes, and all. Who's your favorite superhero? Do you prefer Marvel or the DC universe? Comic books or live action? You can hit us up on social media or in the chat room listed in the link below and let us know your thoughts. That's going to be it for the first episode of the Supeologists Podcast, Super-Reborn-Man. I hope you enjoyed this journey through today's episode and the rebirth of our podcast. Don't forget to subscribe and please rate and review us if you're enjoying the show so far. We've got a ton of awesome episodes coming your way. Next week, we'll be diving into the DC universe, specifically how it's being led by the great James Gunn. So whether you're a fan of DC or Marvel, make sure you tune in. Thanks for listening to the Supeologists Podcast. Hope to see you guys next week.